We started here. Looks like Circu really sending out that pressure.
And QMK was just not ready to deal with that. Immediately taking the first round of Circulation.
Yeah, seconds. Blink and you missed it.
And a nice bravo from Circulation. QMK gonna deal with it quite well.
QMK starting to get into the really bread and butter of what he's known for, that down stack game. As you see here, Circu really starting to get really cheesed up. QMK almost kind of waiting there to send the attack. Had a good time.
I'm not looking at the stream right now, but apparently chat has a saying. Oh, there we go. Now it's fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. Again, another nice bravo from Circulation. I think one of the things that's going to be helping Circulation a lot is finding this.
QMK finding that really big clean pressure spike. Also, kind of playing a little bit faster. It seems like for QMK. Always it's a serious. It's going to be a serious game when you see QMK starting to up his speed a little bit. We know he's capable of it, but he doesn't do it very often.
And again, Circulation playing the timing game, you definitely see him stalling it. It's not that often you see it.
Well, the QMK starting to go for those T-spins, setting a little bit of pressure over. Circu getting dangerously close to the top. QMK ready with the spike, but Circu also ready to cancel.
Again, these players are making donation very prominent in their matches. Quite a bit of them from both Circulation and QMK, mixing them with their down stacks. And Circulation just gets a huge one off. QMK is not prepared at all, and Circulation takes the second point.
The PC from Circu to start this one off. Gonna give QMK a lot of free ammo at the start here.
Gets a color clear as well. Fortunately, color clears. But
yeah,
they are nice to look at, nonetheless.
Definitely really seeing a very precarious game here, it feels like. Constantly riding that fine line between death and not. Like we saw Jason playing earlier last set, in kind of an extremely safe position a lot of the time, and QMK here almost, and Circu as well, just not even remotely the same. Just unafraid, taking risk. You see QMK firing off a lot of spikes, but it's never quite enough really to extremely threaten Circu. It's very rare for him to get these so far, these good positional advantages.
QMK is actually having a lot of trouble trying to find opportunity to attack Circulation because he's just been constantly attacking himself, and every time he sends an attack, Circulation's right there to answer.
Oh, but a lot of pressure coming in on Circu's board right now from QMK.
Yeah, that stall may have not been the best option. That was huge from QMK.
Yeah, that triple right there, that might be good enough to get him back in a good positional advantage. We see Circu's board super cheesed up, but he gets back down. His threat is passed. Oh, and QMK with the mid-game 3-wide. Starting to pile on some pressure after.
Circulation, meanwhile, he's greeting on all those donations. This
really
may
loving
come
to see
back
it.
to bite them. A nice spike from QMK. Circulation, though, happy to downstack. It's really hard to tell who's in the lead.
Yeah, definitely always. This is a neck and neck game right here as we move into the hurry up garbage, which we haven't seen that much tonight. You know, most of our games tonight have been incredibly quick ones.
If I'm gonna be thinking, I think Circulation and QMK are gonna have the hurry up garbage game.
Yeah, I could see this happening more often, for sure. Circu able to take another point in the set, going forward to 3-1.
That is scarily clean garbage to start off it. Oh, and QMK just got a taste of that. He said he does not want any of it.
Ooh, really nice down stack, and I see this great. You see this fractal coming up from QMK. That's gonna really put some pressure. But can QMK follow it? Oh,
Wait, what? I'm
Jez.
assuming that's QMK's
It just happened.
win. I'm assuming
Yeah,
that's QMK's win.
yeah. You see Circu at the top of the board with like almost a full garbage beater, and then we see the Surfer disconnect again.
I'm going to assume that's a 2-2. We'll move on from there.
I believe it's a 3-2. See from Circu in chat, agreement from QMK says he had topped out already.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you.
Yep, and so now we have evened back out to 3-3. Bit of a weird server happening tonight. Although, I'll bet some of that prize pool money helping Jstris server costs. So yeah, if you guys don't mind, helping Jez out here, helping us all out, Quarantined Rapport, everybody involved here.
Yeah, it's really nice to see, especially to help running. And that's a huge spike. Okay, usually you'd see that on Circu1ation side first.
Oh yeah. Now we see QMK pulling ahead in the set, actually, and with a really great looking board right here to send just so much pressure all over to Circu1ation. Circu's got to find the down stack right about now, or QMK's going to keep piling on the pressure. Maybe not. Circu able to get out, fortunately for him.
But he's had to burn his TP away. That might have reduced his damage, and that may have just cost him the round. Fortunately enough, that eyepiece comes in clean.
Yeah, finding a really nice, clean downstack combo right there, and able to start flipping into some good pressure there. Quickly flip it back around.
Circu1ation opening with a DC, that's not something you see every day. You can see that each player is getting more and more adventurous as time goes on. Nice KO from Circu1ation as well.
Actually managing to pressure KO QMK here for once. A very surprising way. Not usually how it goes down. Just when you start to think that he's kind of in trouble, that's kind of when it happens.
QMK searching for that TSD, but he gets a bit too greedy. That gives a match point over to Circu1ation.
Over to 6-4. QMK clearing up could be a particularly greedy send in a really bad spot here, to be honest. Got to find something right now to stay in this game, and he's able to
somehow he finds
find a really clean down stack there.
That puts him right back in the game, and now Circu1ation could be in for some trouble. The only question is, how does QMK reply?
Yeah. That could not have come at a better time for QMK, though, to be honest. He just barely managed to survive through that spike. He's starting to pile on some pressure, though, to Circu, who's got to deal with this weird J placement. It's gonna hold him up a little bit in terms of his pacing here.
But
he's able to finally get back down.
Oh wow, these are just some ruthless down stacks from players.
Feeling we'll be moving to the hurry-up garbage game pretty soon here. You see a massive DS combo from QMK, gonna slightly cheese up Circu's board there. Not a fun downstack to go through with that garbage.
That was a
QMK's finally putting on some more pressure.
But Circu1ation, again, just gets out of it. These players just make it look like it's nothing. I've said that at least thrice throughout this tournament, I know that for sure. But I'm not joking when I say that downstacking not an easy skill to learn. So the fact that these guys can do that effortlessly whilst keeping pressure. Speaking of pressure, Circu1ation under the pressure again of QMKs, and he does not find the pieces to get out of that. 6-5, still holding the lead, but things are getting a bit scarier for Circu1ation now.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that QMK really needs to get going right now, especially with that like kind of late set momentum sweeping into. If he wins this next one to go into the tiebreaker potentially, that could be huge for him. But Circu1ation not going to let that happen.
That was a really clean round from Circu1ation to close out the set. That could have gotten really scary if QMK took him to overtime. Oh, sorry, to tiebreaker.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a huge momentum shift right there if that happens. But Circu able to cut it off quite early, take a commanding 7-4 over QMK, who I mean, even playing it 3-6, which is not his normal zone. Uh, just insane showing from Circu. Oh, but yeah, my bad. 7-5. Misspoke earlier.